It's a big deal to me if you don't know. Now you know I'ma change your life. Just put your hands in the air.
What's up, Kansas City? Today we have two of the members of Shades of Jade. You guys want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
I'm Deborah Marie, lead singer.
And I'm Jay Will from, I play this thing.
Jay Will. Joshua, you mean?
Joshua Williams.
Well, no, I'm saying, make sure I say your name right. Because
Yes.
before you come on the radio show.
Jonathan? Is that your...
No, funny story. Right after that, I met Jonathan Butler.
Oh!
So, right. So I'm like, funny how that works.
That's pretty awesome.
That is. So, you guys, how long have you guys been together? You're missing a member. He's not here. You guys want to give a little background about him as well?
Yeah, actually, so Desmond Mason, he's the piano player / producer / vocoder. He does a lot of stuff for the band. He and I were some of the founding members of the group. And I think we were talking about it before in the interview. We were just bored of playing jazz standards and things at UMKC. And so we kind of were just like, we want to play Kanye covers and stuff and make up our own music. Because that's the only way we can really show an individual side of being an artist.
Right.
So I actually, one of my friends I'm from originally St. Louis. And so when I got over here for school, I was trying to figure out if we can get some guys together to play. And one of my friends referred Desmond.
Where did you go to school?
UMKC, at the conservatory. And so when I got his number, from referral, I just gave him a call. I was like, hey, you want to come play some tunes? We were just kind of hanging. I didn't want to put any pressure on anybody to think they were auditioning for something.
Oh.
And so, he came through with flip-flops and he was definitely comfortable, which I was like, okay, I think I already like this guy. And so he played, and we already were kind of thinking on the same sonic level, and so it was pretty much curtains after that.
Wow.
And then we met Deborah.
You're going to say how does she get in the mix?
You want to talk about it?
I'll let you talk about it.
Okay.
It probably explained it a lot better.
Yours cute, by the way.
Thank you. Yours too.
Thank you.
I had so when we just started working with different vocalists for the first time. I think by then we were about 4 years in the hole. Not in the hole, but like we were working. And we decided we need some type of vocalist for a translator because you can only go so far with instrumental music, at least with a broad mass public. So we had a very, very meticulous list of criteria that we had to make sure that our vocalists had, and Deborah had a lot of them.
What's some of the criteria? I was like, what's the meticulous?
This is the hard part about being a guy on an interview. The only guy. No, and we had certain things like you had to have a way of carrying yourself because you're pretty much the face of the group now. I was the front man, but now I'm kind of in the background working with electronics and my instrument. Mm-hmm. And so like being able to be comfortable with like public speaking, obviously have some type of musical background. What stood out to me about Deborah is that I'm always partial to working with vocalists that have worked with a pitched instrument because they have a frame of reference.
Oh, okay. So what instrument?
Even though he doesn't like my instrument.
Oh, yeah, we talked about that a little bit. Tell us what instrument it is, right?
I played oboe since...
Explain what the oboe is to some people who aren't.
It's a woodwind instrument. It looks like the clarinet, but it's within the same key of a flute. Right. Yes. Mm-hmm. It's the weird-looking instrument with the little piece of wood sticking out the top.
Yeah.
Double reed instrument. Mm-hmm. There's only two in the whole band, isn't it? The oboe and its cousin bassoon.
The English horn.
The English horn is a double reed instrument?
The more you know. Yeah.
I like the more you know.
I learned something.
I learn something new every day, right?
Yeah.
Right. So
So how long ago did you play that?
I started in the 7th grade, and I went all the way until college.
So when did you switch over to being a vocalist more so and put the vocal
I've
down?
always been a vocalist.
Okay.
My father's also a singer, so it's just always been, forefront.
So you guys just came back from tour. Tell us about that and how that go.
I'm gonna let you start.
It was Deborah's idea.
But
It was
not
totally
really.
okay. So what happened? What happened was Deborah's a very, very talented skater as well, and so we got invited to do a talent show at one of the first big kickoff like skate parties. This is like a whole community's secret world, and there's like a bunch of people that do this like it's not even a hobby. It's like a lifestyle.
Wow.
It is actually.
Yeah, and so we were just like, oh, that's cool. Like I've never been to Alabama outside of like passing through, so it'd be kind of cool to go. And so we were like, okay, we can travel down there and do the talent show for them. But we kind of started thinking we should probably, it would be more fiscally responsible if we tried to book shows on the way there and possibly back.
That's true.
And so we were also, yeah, it was fun because we were trying to eventually turn that into doing more skate parties in different parts of the country to make like almost like a circuit. So we were in the process of trying to find some booking agents, and so we gave them this task to see who would be adept enough to finish it so that we can actually do it.
So how did you find some booking agents? Are you just somebody
word of mouth?
You knew, or?
Yeah. Oh, I had a personal reference that I got referred to.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering how, if an artist is watching this and want to know, like, how would somebody go about
word of mouth is the best thing, but knowing people that are serious, because there's a big because anyone can. I mean, booking agents. The job in itself isn't very hard. It's just very meticulous and very. It can be not meticulous. That's not the wrong word. Tedious, because you have to make phone calls to people that don't know who you are. Especially for a band, like, it's hard to book a band in a different city that no one has fans in because we've never been there before.
Right.
So, other than a social media presence, it's hard to, like, sell what we have to offer.
Right.
So, it was a challenge, and so I kind of had 2-3 different people doing the same thing. One finally got some bites, and it helped that she was from Nashville, or she went to school there. So, she kind of, from there, branched out.
So what fun, exciting thing happened when you guys were on tour? Because I know the way y'all was looking whenever got ready to tell us about the tour. So what's some funny highlights? And
I don't know if
the Chinese food was really good.
And what city? What cities did you guys go?
We went to Columbia, St. Louis, Nashville, and Huntsville, Alabama.
Oh, okay.
And then Nashville, Clarksville, and St. Louis. No, it was like outside Edwardsville, Illinois, and then Casey back.
So what was you said the Chinese food?
The Chinese food was everyone like if you talk to anyone from St. Louis, especially around UMKC, they're visiting for school. We really like our Chinese food. There's like
St. Louis. Oh yeah, the Chinaman.
So,
yeah.
Oh, she knows.
Yeah, no, but the Chinaman.
Yeah. So like I had to take them to one of my favorite spots since I was a little kid, and we got some KC natives in the band, and they were like, "This can't be that good," and I got it documented because he took a minute.
He took one by himself. Like, right.
Yeah.
I was thinking you want to move to St. Louis, but not that much. But not anyway. I'm just joking. So what about you?
Yeah.
I thought you had some.
Positive highlight, or are we looking?
We want to start with positive first.
Yeah, this is a upbeat.
So my highlight was just being able to see all my skate family bob to our music.
That was really funny.
Yes.
You gotta talk about that.
Okay, so we, Jay Will last minute decided to, we have a couple of, actually we have like a whole arsenal of covers that we do, but he was like, we need to do Say Yes. And everybody knows what Say Yes is, and I didn't even think about it. I was like, yeah, that'd be, good to throw into the mix. Had no idea how good that was.
And she has a phenomenal voice, y'all.
Thank you. No, but some of the skaters that are there, because like I said, it's like a skate family. It's a whole community. And it was just the funniest thing because it was like 5 or 10 guys that, I'm sorry, 5 or 10, more, it was like 10 to 15 guys that like sat down on the floor as I was singing Say Yes like little kids waiting for snack time. It
It was really funny.
It was the funniest thing because I'm really like, is it that serious?
Well, your voice had them on this Friday.
It was a hit. It was hilarious.
They loved it.
So, you have the CD out that you're pumping. The song Orange, I know you talked about that. How did you coming up with that here?
So ever since I was a little kid, I think we were talking about it before, like I've always been very involved in trying to make sure that I tell a story based off of being influenced by programmatic music and when I was playing in orchestras. And so Orange, for instance, in parentheses, there's a 23 on the title. And it's from the memories of watching the 95, 96 Bulls with my dad. So like I try to, music is very powerful to me at least, where you can play a certain chord or a certain phrase and you can draw nostalgia to people's eyes or tears. And so with that involved, I tried to paint the memory of a kid asking his dad to turn on the TV, find the game so we can watch. And then the second part of it is the feeling of excitement. Orange, and that's another thing with the band, like we try to paint musical pictures, and orange is a really positive color. You don't find a lot of things.
Actually, I believe it's a color of energy.
And so that's what we were trying to emote through the song. And so that orange color was supposed to be the end of the song.
So how would somebody get in contact with you guys? Like if they wanted to get your CD or just book you for a show or any of that?
Well, you could Google
the Facebook
us.
page.
The Facebook,
Because you guys are so good about getting back.
Oh man!
Like you send a message 5 seconds later.
Yes, you can contact us with Facebook / Shades of Jade KC. We just launched our website almost. It's been up for almost like 5-6 months now. shadesofjademusic.com. We're on Instagram. Just if you Google Shades of Jade KC, you'll find something.
Okay.
With a trumpet.
Do you want to play a little bit for us?
What would you like for me to play?
Whatever you want to play.
What should I play? Oh man, I don't know.
So whatever comes in your mind. So I'm gonna say my little exit, and then you can play us on out after that. How about that?
Okay.
All right. I'm Serenity, reminding you guys to spit your piece. If you have any questions or comments, you can email me at serenityWhatsUpKC@outlook.com. And make sure you check out whatsupkansascity.net. And Joshua is going to exit us out.
I should have looked at the camera.
I'm IFBB Bikini Pro Cat Williams, and when I'm not working out in the gym, I'm searching the web on Cascade Media and What's Up Kansas City. So make sure you check them out.